Yeah, okay. Don't know why I had this error. Whatever. My controller is right in front of me. Ah, we can copy files. Oh. I don't know if I could have any application for that. Huh. Okay. Whatever. Let's just go. So yeah, we were in that. Ah, not yet. I remember that the landscape was slightly changed as we get the stars. This one is not accessible as well. Okay. Okay, let's start with that. So that's Earth, Venus. Okay. As I remember, our antagonist will appear before we are able to get all the stars. Alright. Okay, so that will be the last one. Uno. I remember who this guy is. No, in the plot, actually. But I ain't gonna talk about it yet. But I do remember who this guy is. There he is. so dramatic doing a turn and everything. Musclehead does musclehead things. Alright, fair enough. And here we got the full guys. Juku floating style activated. What if I say yes? Yes, I want them to suffer. Okay, yeah, that's a false choice. Okay, right. Alright. Alright, you baited me again. Okay. Well, we don't need to go for the full turn. Well, what if I can interact with that? No, that doesn't change anything. Okay. Well, at least they accounted for that. And no, that's this one. Not again, he says. The wise one is basically a rock beholder. The gaslighting is strong within this one. Because I'm pretty sure that she can just go back to the village and just survive, like live normally. Of course the priest will give her a lesson, but after listening to them, she'll be fine. Whoops, I forgot that I had this on. Shortcut for screenshots. I do not really sense the urgency since it's been 3 minutes that everything is collapsing and they have just only been talking. That's one of the few things that I could actually criticize in Golden Sun. It was less of an issue when the dev were making Shining Force, because that was mostly preparation before fights. But so now we sing bye to Jenna, and she will never come back as a playable character. No, it's fine, bro. That's a lot of credit to a guy that didn't even thought about telling you that he's alive after all. I guess it's just something universal. When you see something ugly, you assume it's something bad. But no, it's actually totally benevolent. How about you move? I would have just do it like 2 minutes ago. They even need to be saved by the floating eye. Dang. No survival instinct whatsoever. Call it Guardian, at least have some respect. Dude just saved your life. I wonder, can we get a monster encounter? Apparently not. Ah, volcano, so it will erase the entire village? Is that it? I think Grandpa knows grandson. I So they will think that we are the bad guys and will be expelled from the village. It's quite a dynamic way to tell a story, I suppose. Lol, he's connected to Bluetooth to the Guardian. Okay, why not, I suppose. The wise one. The wise one has just airdropped me the scenario. Let me unfold it for you. Wise one is just like, not my problem. I kind of want to say that he's supposed to be the guardian of the stone. He didn't do a very good job. First off, there were many ways that you could have prevented the people from accessing the path to the stones. And even when people were actually in the room, like the chamber, he didn't manifest it until it was far too late. So, thanks, wise one. Maybe he was wise to not act because he would have get his rock kicked. Whatever. Wise one has spoken. That's the very definition of any kind of arguments in the Middle Age being, that's a stupid idea. God wills it. So we shall do this. In this case, it's just the wise one that said. Yeah. Yeah, you choose that. All right. That's a lot of exposition. I want to fight. I want to find genes and experience the class system. Yes, they will. Okay, well, further proof that they just got no survival instinct. If the mother, well, that's Garrett's mother. It might be a little bit worse than Isaac, but still, if she don't take still polluted water as your water source. That's Sais. Well, still, when you Sais as a motherly role to you, that's a bad place to be. I got trolled. I have the feeling that he's gonna get trolled a lot in the scenario. I mean, he's the perfect candidate to be the comic relief all along. He doesn't even deserve a name. He's just called Garrett's father, and that's it. And she also just calls... Yeah, I don't think that the name is spoken. Only Dora as Zach's mother, interestingly. Alright. First Jean. So that is just the name of the playable characters in this case. Yeah. Genie. So, just a heads up for anyone that would be confused by this. Jinn comes from the Arabic. So, Jinn is actually the plural and Genie is the singular. What if we say no? Okay. Well, the synergy, but also the stats. So that's one of the mechanics that that is I think a good game design, even though it might prove to be annoying. Is that as you have more Genie, it starts to become important, especially if you have multiple elements. Well, 3 elements, more than 2. To pay attention, because your class will change depending on the gene that you have left in you. So you can get your capabilities screwed. You will also just lose stats passively no matter which one you choose to unleash. On the other hand, there are some that are pretty powerful apparently. But it depends of the number of gene that you have already unleashed in the battle. I think you can go up to 3 or 4 at once, and the more, so it can be multiple elemental for someone, I suppose. I'll have to check that once we get multiple elements. Yeah, I got all that. Yeah. Alright. So it's basically better on Isaac because he starts with 5 Earth affinity, and having a 6, it changes class instantly. Now, it does mean that by just unleashing this only gene that I have, it will revert back to the previous... the previous class. If I understood, I think that sticks. Or is it? No, you still a square no matter what. Okay, so I probably need 2 instead. So if I'm doing that, it goes up a little less defense and luck. He doesn't have that much to begin with. Flare, growth. So he uses his AoE and becomes more powerful. Yeah, well, I think it's just better to go for this. Alright. What? Okay. Even, I think that's one of the playable characters. The wind one? Yes, synergy power. So outside of Veil, it's not something that usually happens, apparently. Alright, so I remember that there is one gene in here somewhere, but we cannot access it yet. I don't know when I will be able to. Oh, so interesting. You still have you have a system that you already know. It's either gloves or shield. Reminds me of Shining Soul 2. I wonder if there's actually a difference outside of stat, or if it's just that shield are not accessible to the other mages. Okay. I'm already poor. Nice. Okay. Let me... Yes, so I cannot Descend. Ah. Suspicious punk. Alright, so here it is. That's Earth. And okay. So what kind of synergy do you need to go in there? I suppose I'll investigate first. But if I remember, I do need a synergy to go in there. There are caves to access somewhere. Nope. So what am I supposed to do with this one? Like I can get it to be in there, yeah. But after it, well, I suppose I'll search the houses. Okay. $70. That's a lot. Well, I suppose I'll explore a little bit first. I know that I'm supposed to be that I've talked about north. It's pretty frequent for those random encounters. That looks like something you could use a synergy on to freeze it. Okay. Well, I guess that's not what I had to do. There was a bit left to explore on the right. Oh, it's a good opportunity to have XP and gold anyway. So this is single, so let's go for this instead. Okay, sounds like you need wind synergy for this one. Oh, I selected the wrong target, whatever. Well, actually, I suppose this is a good opportunity to use this one. Huh? Okay. Okay, yeah, this is indeed fairly powerful. Alright, let's go south. Ah. Fine, let's try earthquake. Same animation, just a little bit more power. Okay. Now, one thing that increases the power of those is that with more gene that you have in one single element, you get more elemental power. I don't know if it's something that you can... Ah, yeah, it says power and resist in there. So it's an elemental power which increases your the power of your synergy, offensive synergy. While we're at it, might as well go for a little bit more armor on me. Alright, we're set for now. Is this a magic roll in question? 380. I will need to farm for a little bit to get this money. Bestow catch when equipped. Ah, wait. Wait, let's just give it to him actually. Okay, so grab light object for far. Okay, well, I still don't know how this will help me, but I'm supposed this is part of the global puzzle. But I kinda want to get this magic roll, I ain't gonna lie. The problem is that yeah, we need herbs. That's only okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is worth keeping or not. Ah, it's him. Maybe I should have went to the inn first. Yeah. Well, as long as there's no psychosomatic option, because if you need to, if you suddenly see a guy going in front of you, you would know that he's up to something. Alright, so now I need even more gold, not only for his rod that I seen in the deal, but also for other stuff. Nice. So that gives him whirlwind. Okay. So I think that's indeed something that will be useful. But I guess that's not the current objective. Anyway, what kind of Senji does he have? Oh, he has whirlwind on base, never mind. Attack with a whirlwind tornado. So the fact that he can use it outside means that that could be that's something that is used in a puzzle at some point. And I think that was for the bush that I saw previously. But not that I need to go in there right now. Now, how about you, my friend? No, so that's still the same thing. Okay. Let's go in there. And as I investigate the town, hopefully I will have be able. How do I use mind reading then? Shh. Okay. Well, yeah. How do I activate that? No, start. Okay, select. I won't comment. That means that because it's accessible solely in the game, it means that every NPC virtually has at least one. They basically double the number of dialogues that they needed to make for all the NPCs in this game. I commend that. So am I supposed to just go into the Goma range right now and use the whirlwind on the stuff that I saw previously? Neighbor, you say? Every guy ever when we're talking about cars. Oopsie. So that's not what I should do then. But what the neighbor was referring to? I suppose there's two guys I didn't check. I did check this guy. What if the dog has lines? You don't say. Those three, you say? So they're triplets. Okay, so what's the puzzle? I think at some point they just say we'll separate to block them. No, it's not that. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, yeah, you need to come back to trigger the event. Hey, I got both. Jedi's mind tricks. I shut his eyes. So no, there is a physical component to using mind reading. So people would know even with no synergy capabilities. I wonder if I'm not supposed to just go in through the hole in there. Yeah. Time for a fight? Yeah, an evil thief. Because a normal thief is honorable. Remember that. How can a thief really have morals? That's a good question. If we don't have the story, that doesn't make any sense. Nope. Still gotta kick your ass. Yeah, of course it's a crime. Okay. I mean, if there are actual rules for stealing, it's just like reality. We are getting robbed of so many things through marketing, for example. It's basically robbing, but it's legal. But anyway, ass kicking time. Well, I'm pretty sure let's just spam the AoE. Dang, he really has low magic. Or whatever is the stat associated. Well, I think it's still better than doing nothing. Whirlwind. Yeah, it doesn't say any power on it, so I would... well, let's try anyway, but... well, it's fairly similar, actually. I don't know if, like, it's... the tornado is like Hellblast from Shining series, and it's neutral, whereas the other one is considered... well... no, actually, the element in this case is wind, so that might be the other way. Either they are both considered to be Jupiter, I think, elements, or one of them is neutral. Okay. Fire. And I'll get the treasure. It's faster this way. It's Bluetooth connection. Fast exchange of information. Alright. Ah. You must not go to the sanctum very often for if you didn't notice that. Well, in this situation, I would also have done the same thing. I would have helped him before, because having an ally, it's sure to be a good thing. Because those guys were packing. We faced them and they just one-shot our team, so we know that they're powerful, indeed. We need power to take him. I wonder if we actually take them on at some point. Money? Ah, it has unleashes. So basically, well, did the previous one didn't have it? Yeah. So what it means is that occasionally you will do a crit, and normally it's just a little bit more powerful hit. But this game, or this series, actually has the mechanic in which instead you get special and powerful crits. It's basically customized crits per weapon. So it's 2 less. Well, it also depends of the of your luck, probably. Yeah, right now it's kind of miserable, so I think it's just not worth at all. So better sell it. Now I wonder if it will appear then in... Oh! Eh? Ah, you got it. Yeah, okay. Ah! Okay, that's pretty pricey. That's on the other end is kind of cool. So let's go for the artifact. Yeah, okay, it's there. It's not so much as other game. You sell item for roughly 60-70% of their buying price. Unleashes a merc. Okay, what's merc? It is stronger than the shaman's rod. Okay. Now I won't use even too much with just straight up hitting though. Okay, but may put the target to sleep. So it has I didn't know that. I feel that it was the unleash rate was based on crits, so it was it would use that, but actually it's different. So it has an activation rate of 35%, 10 extra damage, and may put the target to sleep. Well, I don't think it's really worth it because I won't be hitting too much with him. But the bandit sword might have been slightly better than what I thought. I still didn't elucidate the mystery of this gene though. Well, I suppose it might be better to just look it up, because I really don't see it. If that's something that you acquire like far later in the game due to synergy needed, I want to be aware of it already so that I don't waste my time. From game start, Biribirin, Granite in Colima. No, it's not this one. No, I think it was Earth. It's not listed as the first. So, I suppose you have it later, Mogul Forest. What? Well, did I miss something? It's listed like extremely late. Is automatically obtained over the course of the story. What was the town actually? I didn't register that. Vault, yeah. Sap. Yeah, that's this one. So it's like so it's after Lamacan Desert, after a lot of things, after I get the fourth character and everything, and it says that this one is automatic. Okay. Well, I suppose there is only one thing left to do. We go on our way to meet Ivan. Do I still get time? Yeah, I still get time. I will start the quest, but I don't know if I'll finish it right away. Well, where did he go? He was supposed to just come with it. Oh, he went to the Goma stuff. Right away. Oh, I can use summon with another character. I don't know if the summon uses elemental affinity though. So it puts when you summon, it sets the gene to you. So you can basically use unleash or release. I think it's that, right? Well, basically the gene magic, and then another one summoning it to exchange gene in combat. So you actually could use that, although it would be complicated, to change your class mid-combat to do different things. That's interesting. I remember that you could change classes, but not that it was this complicated in theory. Or in potentiality, more like it. Oh, it goes back to the one that had it originally. Ooh, I like that. Because otherwise it means that you need to check after each fight that has been a little complicated. So I think I prefer it this way. Wasn't it that? My boy Ivan, where did you went? Is it just still at Vault actually? That would be quite funny I really thought that it would leave immediately, but I actually didn't check. Let's go and regenerate IPP. No, it's not in the inn, at least. Yeah, so that's really is my direction, but what am I supposed to do with that? Is it supposed to be with that? I think I tried it, right? Well, whatever, it's experience. Slightly better AoE for him. Okay, looks like it won't be needed. Because I'm sure that I cannot just move it while there's a bush on it. Okay, I'm just an idiot, that's fine. Or does it really changes anything? Does it still feel like I need some the whirlwind for this? What the heck did even go? Because it wasn't north in the town that he's supposed to find his master. Well, I feel like it's just nowhere for now, and I have to trigger an event to make it reappear within the vicinity. What am I supposed to say? Okay, so are we supposed to go totally south? There was nothing in the air as well. Well, if it was me having synergy, I would have just blasted the door open personally. So I wouldn't have to worry too much about where to go. We're getting closer and closer to straight up one-shotting them with Isaac. Hey, I mean, I'm pretty sure I did explore the different stuff. Yeah, it's done as well. It's not there. Okay, so he went into this direction but was stopped at some point. Okay. But there's nothing in the direction of Calais. I'm going in fucking circle. I don't know where to go. Honestly, it's just annoying And the direction should be clear. We said to stupid Ivan that we were gonna help him. And he still left without us. I mean, he deserves to be in jail from the thief, and I think this is where you're gonna end up. Do we got world map? No. We got a world map. Yeah, but that's the extent of what we have in here, so it doesn't really help me much. I mean, is growth supposed to be something that I use outside? Am I supposed to be able to use that as in the puzzle? As the only thing that I didn't try. If it's not that, I'll just look up for the solution online. Yeah, well, whatever. Oh, come on. I just want... Fine, you want to die. And nice, sucks even more. Yeah, you need multiple genes to make double aimant worth. It's really not for the beginning. Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to grow with that. It says attack with plants, actually, so... Alright, well... You've done it. I'll search for the solution. Whatever. What a fail.